So today we're going to talk about what is ascension or the rapture. So for some people, this will be known as the rapture. Well, some it will be known as ascension. So what is it? Back when I was probably 36 years old, I was meditating. And in that meditation, I watched a huge spiral come out of my body and surround my body. And this spiral was a rainbow spiral. And it went up and up and up into the universe. So, what does the rainbow represent? That represents frequency, different kinds of frequency. So, ascension is about frequency elevation, and it's also about healing the frequencies that have not been supporting going up in the frequencies. So, if someone has trauma, then that trauma needs to be healed as we go through the ascension process. So that's part of why we're doing this. Trauma has been healed. So much trauma has been healed throughout the universe because of Earth's ascension process and humanity's ascension process. Now, many souls have come in, and these big souls have joined the human experience in a human body with a young human soul in order to show the way, but also to heal their own traumas. So, this has been a massive healing push for the universe. The souls that have parallel lives that are going on, those parallels have had to be healed if they were trauma. A lot of lifetimes have been based on trauma and polarity, and all of the polarity is gone now. So that means the things that happened in polarity have to be healed. So think about that for a minute. What traumas have you gone through in your own lifetime and your parallel lives? You may not know them all. No one really can bring them all into their human brain, but think about that. Those traumas are now being healed because not only is Earth ascending, but the universe is also in its own ascension process, and it's ascended, and Earth has entered the fifth density, and we've entered the fifth dimension, and that's why the 3D on the outside is falling. That's why so many things are going on in the outside world, because we are letting go of them. We are leveling up as a group. And we no longer want those things to be going on. We want to have a more cohesive, beautiful experience here. And the new children that are coming in, they're also pushing that forward. So we live in an organic matrix. That organic matrix was made by the ones who create worlds. And the worlds are learning games. And each world has a soul. And that soul is the keeper of the game. So, what happened here on Earth was that Earth fell. It was basically pulled down into a deeper, thicker density, which we call third density. And third density is no longer supported in this universe. No longer supported for what we call God Source. God Source is done with third density. God Source is done with polarity. Ultimately, we are all part of God Source. We are all one being, experiencing different aspects of ourself and pushing each other to learn. So a false matrix, an overlay, was put on the earth, and not even the entire earth, but part of the earth. And we've been living in that false overlay. That is what is disintegrating now. And we had been fooled into, as humanity, we'd been fooled into keeping it going. Because humanity is very young, very beautiful, very innocent, and believes whatever it's told is truth, just like the subconscious mind. Humanity is becoming more and more wise to that, as the old soul within us is teaching us to let go of thinking everything is to be taken at face value. We've learned how to go down the rabbit hole. We've learned how to see things in different ways. We've learned how to expand our awareness. Our crystalline body is intact at this point, which is a whole nother show. But think about those things, because we all live within the plasma of the body of God Source, and we all contain the energy of that being. And we all have our own job to do. We are like the cells. Think about the amount of cells that a human body contains, and they all have a different job to do. So we are like the cells in the body of God Source, and we are in the ascension process. And that process is to grow and learn and vibrate at a higher rate. And authenticity is the highest rate right now, because the authenticity is also sovereignty. Sovereignty to be who you are, to love who you are, and to share who you are. Your individuality, the being that you came here to be, is the most important thing that you can cultivate at this time. You are so absolutely loved by everyone for the job that you're doing here, because it's not easy. And it's the first time that we've done in this universe any kind of ascension process within a body. The body has changed throughout the ascension process. Over the last 5 years, we have gone through a tremendous amount of change. And now we're going through more change, and that will continue. And as we change and we claim who we are, we claim our sovereignty, that will shift the world further and further around us, because we create the world that we see. Humanity does this as a collective, and we're learning how to do it in a more conscious way now. So I hope that you take some time today and you look in the mirror and you say the words, "I love you." Because you deserve it. You deserve all the love for the job that you're doing here. And you also deserve all the joy that that job being completed will bring. And also, don't forget to have joy along the way. The joy that we contain in our body elevates our frequency. So think about the things that you can do in your own life that help you create a better life for yourself, and that will help create a better life for everyone. Because you are not small, you are huge. Everyone feels you. We all feel each other. We're all in this collective soup of the body of God Source. There is no separation. We are all one. And this ascension process is something that consciousness is doing. You, at the core of who you are, is consciousness. And we're remembering more and more about who we actually are right now. And that's a beautiful thing. So I would say today, go out and love yourself. Do something that makes you happy. And remember how special you are and how much you matter in this whole scenario that we call ascension or the rapture. Have you been seeing the changes in the world? Have you been seeking a place where you can learn and contribute? A place where many perspectives are gathering to show different ways to go forward? Are you seeking your mission, or do you already know it and need guidance to make it happen? Are you beginning your spiritual awakening, or are you deeply into your spiritual journey and ready to share? What is your dream for the world? What are you passionate about and want to bring to the people? Are you ready to change the matrix and make the world a better place? Join the change makers in Ascension Mastery, and together we will create our future.